Hi, welcome to Sugar Free. This is a timeless what's going on for them where you're concerned reading. So I'm going to kind of channel, I'm going to fly on the wall it with their energy. Whoever they are for you, dear viewer, dear listener, whoever they are. So what I've got here is the minor arcana of the Rider-Waite split into its suits, and each of the suit packs well shuffled. I'm going to use these for clarifying. I'm going to pull 3 major arcana from this ancient Italian tarot, and yeah, we're going to have a little look-see from their side of the curtain. The karmic curtain. We're going to give it a little tweak back and have a look, see what's going on backstage. Yeah. Right. Okay. Enough chat. Let's get some cards. Right, one more cut. Okay. I've shuffled and shuffled and shuffled this deck. Now, I do take reversals in these 3 major arcana slots, but not in the minor arcana. Okay. I'm just going to cut. Right, we're going to pull card number 1. Okay. It's the Hierophant in reverse. Card number 2. The Chariot. And card number 3. Temperance in the reverse. Oh dear. All right, well, I'm getting off this straight away, dear viewer, dear listener, is that whoever this person is, they think they have staged a coup, all right? They think they've staged a coup, and they're kind of walking around. It's a bit like when the rebels stormed the palace, you know, they stormed the palace, the king and the queen and the whole court, they fled into the hills and the rebels come in. And the first thing they do is behave like they imagined the kings and queens they've just chased out of the place always behaved. Anyway, yeah, we got someone here, sorry, blah, blah, blah. I've always found that interesting. You know, the Russian revolutionaries got into the Winter Palace in Leningrad. And the first thing they did was like eat all the caviar, stuck their feet up, lived like kings for a little while. So somebody feels like they have usurped power and that they have taken authority, okay? But they only think that. They only think that because they haven't actually taken anything at all. Here, Chariot, like just full steam ahead, this person, okay? Full steam ahead. You know, it's unstoppable, okay? Temperance in the reverse. This is not a good outcome for this person. And I considered when I was planning doing this read, like saying you, meaning this person who you've come to this reading about, dear viewer, dear listener. But no, I'm sticking with the them. They've really effed something up really, really flipping badly here. And they've set an imbalance in motion that is going to shake their whole like kit to pieces. Right? And they've done it all themselves, and we see that in the Chariot here. Now, this is the kind of, this card number 1 position is the kind of snapshot of the present. This card number 2 is the kind of the prism, okay? Because we've got the micro here and then we've got the prism. This card is the macro energy. So this card number 2 is the kind of the vehicle. Here we go, the Chariot, through which card number 3 becomes manifest. When right now, zeroing in our vision right into the present now, this is the picture we see. This pomp and circumstance and sound and fury and shock and awe. The amount of squid ink this character has squirted in our faces. And there they are on the throne, but it's all upside down. Because they couldn't temper themselves, right? They have literally lost their temper right here. And, you know, if you're in some kind of scenario, some kind of narrative that you feel matters with someone, then, you know, the last thing you want to do is lose your temper because you were too hasty. This is what this person doesn't see. That they've gone in way too fast, way too sort of wildly, with a lot of bravura. And in doing so, they've effed it up for themselves. Because what they've actually ended up doing is losing it because they didn't have self-control. Wow. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Which, by the way, over here, I might use this later. We've got the Wild Kuan Yin Oracle. Kuan Yin, the kind of Mongolian manifestation of Green Tara, the Tibetan Buddhist goddess, mother of the Buddhas. I've been chanting Green Tara's mantra every day for over a decade, and it's absolutely transformed my life for the better. So yeah, we might pull from this oracle. I just thought I'd say what that was. Right. I almost feel sorry for this person, you know, but they have acted like such a twunk. And YouTube censors twunk is a made up word, but I'm not going to say it 3 times. English people, I think, might get it better than American people. Not to be exclusionary to my dear American viewers and my dear American listeners. Right, let's drill down into this. So I'm going to pull one from the Pentacles, and what I'm interested in seeing here is what this person's hoping to gain from this like empty coup. There's no one flipping there, mate. They opened the prisons and effed off to the mountains. They're in their castle in the mountains. Whoa, 7 of Pentacles, right. This person really was expecting a harvest from this. And this, whatever this like ridiculous power grab, like it's just like, vroom, vroom, it's gone. Whatever it is, it's been in the planning for a long time. 7 of Pentacles there. Okay, yeah, and yeah, Page of Wands. At the moment, they are very, very proud of what they've done. Very proud of what they've done, because the effects of this immoderate approach that they've taken, the effects of it haven't started to show yet, but they will. They will, and it's not going to be nice. Oof. King of Swords, yeah, well, yeah, that's how they feel, man. That's how they feel. There's another energy coming through for me, though, about this. Is that... No, never mind. I might come back to that. Yeah, there's something I want to come back to on that. But I can't quite intuit it yet. Oh, my word. 6 of Cups. Yeah, this goes back a really, really long way. Yeah, I need to come back to this King of Swords. Hopefully this kind of... I've got like a homing thing on it. Hopefully the reason for that will become clear as we go. Yeah, this goes right back to childhood. Right back to childhood. And that's why, you know, sitting around on the throne in the empty palace, like flipping Scarface, yeah, that's why it matters so much and has been so long in the fruition. And we've got this kind of adolescent, like hubris here, this pride in the Page of Wands. You see, I want to say that this person thinks they've really played like, yeah, okay, I see it now. What this person's done in this immoderate action is actually show their true intentions and their true feelings about this situation. And they've been holding it back and holding it back and holding it back in the Seven of Pentacles here, watching the situation grow, waiting and waiting and waiting. And they've been, in a sense, they've been forced into some sort of move. They've been forced by their own flipping immoderate behaviour. And that word keeps coming out. I'll never use that word, immoderate. Makes me sound like a Methodist or something. Immoderate action. They force their own hand into revealing their whole like shtick, and by doing that they've thrown it away, you see. And sooner or later, Temperance in the reverse here, they are going to start realizing that. And I think not only does this root right back to childhood here in the Six of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles, this long developing thing, but it also kind of comes from whatever these events are with this person. It comes from this kind of energy. We've all got like a child, a sort of impish, like innocent child inside us. We've all got that. And that's where this is all coming from for this person. And that's why they couldn't control themselves. Right, let's have a look at the Chariot. Okay, we've got the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is kind of what they should have done. Possibly. We'll see how the other ones like pan out. But perhaps this is the energy they would have been better to have. Yeah, that's what this column's about. If this column was about what was this person hoping to get out of it, this column is what would have better served this person. Okay, that's very interesting. Eight of Wands. Yeah, one of the things they've kind of handled really clumsily here in this like runaway chariot, this vehicle of of non-restraint. One of the things that's gone wrong with it is the communication. Maybe not enough of it, maybe too much of it, maybe you know, something ineffective, basically, something that isn't like helping anything, you know, whatever that might be. As I say, lack of it or surfeit of it. Oh my God, the Ten of Swords. Oh, they really have flipping well stitched themselves up like a fucking kipper. They really have. They've done this to themselves. Oh, and seen in conjunction with the King of Swords here, this Ten of Swords. This is really a terrible fate for this person in this setting. It really is. And they've done it to themselves. You know, and their hand, I wouldn't say necessarily their hand being forced here into revealing something, but they've done it to, as I keep saying, they've done it to themselves, man. Oh dear, oh Lord. Oh dear. Oh gosh, a Two of Cups. Well, there's very deep emotional like aspects to this for this person, and there's a kind of these cups. What's in these cups in this card? And I've never seen this before in this card, but these are like poison chalices, right? I've never seen this before in the Two of Cups. It's like Claudius and I think his name's Claudius, and Hamlet's mother, can't remember her name, in Hamlet by Shakespeare, where at the end they both end up like poisoning themselves. It's not quite an exchange like this, but that's what's been passing between people in this setting, in this situation. That's what's been passing between people, these chalices, these poison chalices, these cups of unlove, cups of unlove. Yeah. And that doesn't mean necessarily that in itself is sort of like wrong and bad. But when there are like cups of unlove being exchanged and passed around, it's not going to end well, is it? It's very sad. Right, let's have a look at this. So this is like bigger picture. This is what will unfold for this person. Temperance in the reverse. Oh my gosh, look at that. The Ace of Pentacles. Wow, okay. I'm just going to pull the rest of these. No way. The Ace of Wands. Oh, man. The Eight of Swords. And the Nine of Cups. Ooh. Goodness me, this is like sort of extremes of glory and kind of mental torture. That's what I see going on here. The flipping Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. Oh, God. Okay, I'll tell you what I see here. What I see, this is the process for this person as the consequences of their actions begin to unfold for them, and awareness that we begin to see dawning here in the Ten of Swords. Awareness of what they've done, like the error they've made by revealing in the King of Swords their true thinking. They begin to become aware of that in the Ten of Swords, and then they're straight into the Eight. And this, I'm seeing the Nine of Cups as somebody basically kind of turning to stone with a big smile on their face and just kind of freezing. There's a kind of frozen aspect of this, like, yeah, I'm fine, big smile, like glassy eyes. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. Glassy eyes and just no movement, no budging. You know, the curtain is behind and you do not get to see what is behind that curtain. And I've got everything I want, thank you, I'm absolutely fine. That's what I see. That's the road I see them going down as a way to regulate the inner tension about what they've done. But, you know, certainly, you know, it looks so good. It looks so good, the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. And I think, sadly, this person is going to see, like, what's gone on here as a triumph. And I think that's part of their whole problem, to be honest. They're going to see it as a triumph. And they're going to have to. There's a kind of inevitability and a kind of... this person is going to depend on the solidity of that seat they're sitting on, because they ain't going nowhere. They've got to freeze themselves now. Because from this to this, from these two aces to the Eight of Swords, that's what's behind this curtain. It's the flipping Eight of Swords. Wow. Okay. I'm going to pull one from Kuan Yin. Now, I have got my reading glasses today. By the way, these are my knees. I'm in lotus on the floor, improvising. Right, I'm just going to pull these at one at random, and yes, I can see which one it is. Come. Oh, God, come on. Ah, it's that one. Right. Oh, how wonderful. Okay, this is for you, all right? Safe to fall. Okay. Now, the narrative of the three major arcana, backed up by the minor arcana here, really doesn't signal success for this person. And in that respect, you are safe to fall. You don't even have to look in the direction in which you're going. Right? Is that a little bird? Yeah, that's a bird up the top, isn't that? Beautiful. So you can let go. You can let go. Because this is all like squid ink. All right? That's what it is. And when the squid ink clears, they're just going to be sitting there on the chair with their arms folded, with the Eight of Swords hidden behind the curtain, and their lovely Ray of Cups there, and you can all F off. That's what it's going to be. There's no power here. There's no effectiveness here. All there is here is self-delusion, self-betrayal, right? Self-destruction, I'm afraid, and kind of self-rejection here in the Eight of Swords. This is tragic. It's tragic. And I know I've sort of laughed a bit through this, but it truly is tragic. This has got flipping tragedy written all over it, and a kind of fundamentally ineffectual energy that, as I say, is full of sound and fury and sort of flashing lights and dramatic this and dramatic, and it's just hot air in the end. So it is safe to fall. I will do the oracle the honour of reading a little bit from the book. So I'll just get my reading glasses on. Let's leave that there because that's lovely. Safe to fall. Oh, how lovely. And she looks really warm as well. And not so much like she's falling, but floating. That's number 10, isn't it? Let's have a look. Last time I did one of these, I didn't have my reading glasses with me. I couldn't see what the number was on the card. Okay, here we go. I'm not going to do too much of this, but I'll give you the bit in italics. It's the kind of channeled bit from the author. So, safe to fall. Just like the air that fills your lungs, you may not perceive me directly, yet I give you life. I cast a fine net of divine grace around all beings, though it is only visible to the eye that sees from the heart. My net of divine grace will keep you safe, no matter how far you seem to fall, or how confused, disoriented, or out of control you may feel. Fear of falling may prevent you from truly surrendering into my care. Yet if you were to realise that it is safe to fall, my net of divine grace will catch you as you step beyond the edge of what you have known. I urge you to believe in what is calling you to take such a step. I tell you now, my wild, sweet beloved, the call is from me, urging you to open up to a bigger world now. Trust me and relinquish logic and control. I will not fail you. Ooh, that gave me shivers, like nice shivers. How extraordinary. So maybe I'll call this feeling Squid Ink, Hamlet, and All's Well That Ends Well. And that is the name of another Shakespeare play, I believe, but not one that I know anything about. Right, so there we go. I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for watching. Take good care of yourselves. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.